Hello and welcome back to the NewsX Sunday Guardian Roundtable. We are here discussing the harmful impact of plastic, and as you know, we were discussing how it is life-threatening, but still no options are being sought, or not enough is being done to push the option. There is an option, as he told us. Why are there no subsidies on jute, and what are the other options, natural fibers, that could work, to handle the cost factor?
So to be fair, the government has been trying. In fact, in 1987, they came out with an act called the Jute Packaging Act, the JPM Act, which mandated that all food grains should be packed in jute. In fact, it also mandated that 20% of sugar should be packed in jute. There is also a big push from the government to stop single-use plastic and get it replaced with whatever, be it paper, be it jute, and so on and so forth. But what's happening is when it gets translated on the ground, there are procurement processes, there are the government procedures which then start hindering it. At some point in time, what I understand of jute was there was a production constraint which was then unbottled based on the JPM Act. But when it was unbottled and the jute farmer said, here are all the jute that is available, please take it, there was no pickup from the other side. And therefore, jute farmers were saddled with debt and so on and so forth. So if the farmers are trying to scale up and provide this kind of a fiber as an alternative to plastic, and I'm sure that same is happening with other alternatives of plastic, because jute is not the only one. You've got paper straws, as I mentioned. A bottle has to be replaced by a glass bottle. But if you just look at food grain, because that is what's going straight into our body. When we have food grains, it's sticking to plastic, that's coming straight into us. Jute is an excellent alternative. And as Mr. Siddharth Singh mentioned, coffee, cocoa internationally are mandated to be packed in jute because that's better for capturing the flavors. But again, as I said, even though jute has all these benefits, there is no such thing as jute farmers getting together and saying, please adopt more jute. But if you look at alternatives, you look at the entire petrochemicals industry.
They are very well organized.
They're very well organized, right? So whose baby is this? Are people coming on the streets with the candlelight saying, please stop plastics? It's not happening. Please stop plastics and please help the jute farmers and please adopt more jute. Jute farmers are dying in debt and they don't have the ability to get together and push for this. Whereas if you look at EV manufacturers, there is a huge powerful set who go and say that please reduce, please put a subsidy, or LED manufacturers, please put a subsidy. But the jute farmers are too weak to go out and say that. So it's for us and the civil society to actually get together and ensure that more of jute packaging is being used and plastics is taken out of the system.